Hi everyone, welcome to my house tour. Look, you came. Look, you came to visit. Say hi. Okay, bye. Anyways, welcome to my house tour and welcome to this whole journey. To be fair, um, it's been a journey. It's been a few months now. I think about 5 months we've been working on the renovation. Obviously, whilst both working and grafting and other senses like business, etc. But yeah, I just thought it'd be great to jump on YouTube, be able to speak to you guys, be able to answer any questions, and just take you through the journey with me. So I'm excited. Let's get into the house tour. It's actually not a full house, it's a flat. It's a converted house turned into two flats, and I bought the ground floor. All I wanted as a requirement really was for my property to be freehold, which this is. Interestingly, I'll go into this more, it may be in another video, but interestingly, I have the whole freehold for both flats, so for the whole house and the whole land, essentially. But the responsibilities are still split between my flat and the person who owns the lease for the top flat. So I own the lease and the freehold for the two. I own the lease for my flat and the freehold for both flats and the land. I think that's important to share because one, it nearly cost me this whole opportunity. I almost didn't get the mortgage because of it. And two, it's important to understand who's responsible for what within your house or flat, no matter where you're living. Nevertheless, I have the ground floor flat, which includes a garden and the parking space at the front. There's actually two parking spaces at the front and I have one, but I kind of just use both, to be fair. Yeah, let me show you around. So it's not really exactly a typical house tour because this was actually a video I took on one of the viewings. So I'm just looking around, checking out the place, looking for any disasters, like checking the floorboards. Highly recommend. And yeah, just looking at all the corners, see if there's anything that looks like it could cost a lot of money, to be honest. But yeah, I love this room. The coving is stunning, it's very bright, and it's just a lovely space to be in. This is then the second room. Once again, lovely space to be in, very bright, but it doesn't have the beautiful coving, which I love in the first room. But we're planning to add some, so it's okay. Just checking the windows, making sure they're usable, to be fair, because some of these windows are dodgy. And then back into the hallway. This is the understairs cupboard where we have all the meters and the beautiful wires and everything. It's quite a small space, quite contained, and it just makes the hallway feel really small. So you'll see me transform that space. Anyway, we're into the living room. That random stud in the middle of the wall is scary and the blocked up window is scary, but I'm not going to talk about that. It's a beautiful big space with lots of natural light. Here is another angle. As you can tell, there's just lots of natural light and I love it. A nice little chimney with a fireplace. It has a gas fireplace. And then this is the office room, or it's officially a dining room, but we're going to use it as an office room because we don't need a separate dining room for just two people. Once again, just checking everything, feeling the walls for dampness as well is such an important thing. This flat was actually left for like 8 months empty, so it's quite a lot of damp, quite a lot of mold that grew. Yeah. It's not cute. It's not cute at all. And this is the kitchen. As I said before, I'm just going around checking the corners, checking as much as possible and having like a good reference video. And this is the bathroom, as you can tell, because there's a bath in it. You can see where there was a bit of water damage at the top, and connected off the back of this is the toilet. So the piping in this house is absolutely horrible, and the fact that it's on show. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Yeah, look at that sink. It's disgusting. It was scary. The dead spiders were scary. Anyway, another loop around. I'll be changing the layout of the bathroom slightly so it doesn't feel like the bathroom is directly off of the kitchen, because it's not ideal in my eyes, and the way I'm separating it is going to be so much more practical for me and for future families who live in it. So just checking all the cupboards, because you never know what's behind there. Check the boiler, because it's an extremely old boiler and I knew I would have to change it, but I'll go through the whole journey with you guys about that, because that's a whole other story. And then here's me trying so hard to get into the garden. As you can see, very, very unloved. Weeds coming out of all kinds of cracks, like everywhere. And this is also where I got to see how bad the rendering is on the outside, which obviously lets water through if it's cracked and damaged. And yeah, it was very depressing, to be fair, but to have all this garden space to myself, it's not shared or split with any other flats, so it's all for myself, which is great for Leah. And that's all that I had in my mind. This was my first ever time viewing it, so I was thinking, great to have, you know, outdoor space, and it's all private, it's all mine. They've added a lot of fake grass in this garden to cover up a lot of stuff. I might do a video on that, I'm not sure. But yeah, just very unloved and dead. And as I said before, it's been left for a very long time, so I'm not surprised. You even saw the missing fence panel. Thank God the neighbours put up new fencing, so I didn't have to pay for any of that, which is great. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for being on this journey with me and just seeing the beginning to the very end. I'm really excited. There's so much to come, including mortgage tips, finance tips, DIY tips, tips for balancing life and renovation. Honestly, there's just so much. So I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. If you enjoyed this content, like it, please comment. I want to hear like your thoughts, any advice you have to give. Just use this and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, the whole shebang. Like, I'm available, I'm there for like, let's talk, let's comment, let's get active. So share it as well, so that everyone can see the content as well. So just, yeah, thank you so much and see you soon. Grumpy dog. Grumpy.